Today, we're here in this amazing project in Midtown that's gonna revolutionize the area. We're here with Nicole Cardona, one of the sales representatives in this project. Nicole, tell us why Miami Tropic is right now the hottest thing going on.
Well, in itself is the only development here in what Design District in Midtown is. So it's phenomenal. It's one of, David Martin's Terra Group's gems. In itself, it's the only building that you can think about where you can live, where you have amazing service. You're gonna have Jean George, which is the best part of the building. Jean George is coming to the building in the aspect of having one of his restaurants on the ground level, which will be great. It's going to be open to the public on the northwest side of the building, and then the owners also have the opportunity of having a private Jean George restaurant for themselves on the 8th amenity deck pool level. So the building in itself is extremely complete. You have more than 60,000 square feet of amenity spaces. You have over 338 units in total. Now, the beauty of the building is that it's not your common building in construction. You have 10-foot ceilings, 11-foot ceilings. And the great thing about it is that your terraces are also extremely, extremely big. So you have 10-foot in-depth terraces and you even have wraparounds. All the units are really, really thought out in the way of even the one bedrooms have private elevators. So anybody that comes to this building will really feel from the high end, from coming even to one bedroom all the way to our 4-bedroom units.
That's amazing. Yeah, so this is gonna be very different from everything else that you guys see coming up in the market. One of the things that I really wanna talk about, and we could kind of walk over this way, is the location of where this is gonna be, because this is prime Miami. So tell us a little bit about where it's going to be located.
So we're really at the gate of what Design District is. Our lot is over 2 acres of land. We are the tallest tower in the area. We're elevated 660 feet. So that makes us, almost a 70-story type of building, because the beauty of it is that we have such high ceilings in the amenities and the units. So that's great. Now, the building in itself is obviously stunning. You have spectacular views to the north, so everything that is MIMO, Upper Buena Vista Design District, and then you obviously have the bay on the east side. Now, the location is phenomenal. You have 4 access points to the building. You have 2 through Biscayne Boulevard and 2 through North Miami Avenue. And it's such a complete area because Design District is obviously, high end, and it's sophistication and it's branding and it's everything of all the restaurants that everybody want. But at the same time, in Midtown, you have everything that is convenient. So you have 4 different types of supermarket brands. You also have all the Pilates studios, gyms. You have everything for every demographic in this area. From here, you're actually 10 minutes away from the airport, 10 minutes away from the beach. And I know a lot of people actually say that, but we really are. 8 or 7 more minutes, more or less, from these points that are so important in Miami. You have Biscayne Boulevard. On the north side, you have more of a residential aspect, which is great because you have great, obviously, opportunities there as an investment if you would like to look at it from that standpoint. You have great schools up north. You have private parks on this area, and you also have public ones. So you have a lot that the building is surrounded by. You have nature. Here, you don't have such a high density like you have in Brickell and downtown. And I think that's a huge value because here it's, luxurious space. And that's really what we wanted to give to all of the residents that are purchasing the building.
Absolutely. One question that I have that I'm sure the audience is interested in, is this going to be something short-term rental? Is this something for an end user? Who do you see living here?
I would say it's an investor. Right now you have the opportunity as an investor because of the timing, because we're in friends and family, but it's an end user type of product for sure, because it's a product where you have every unit has, you have either an additional half bath or you have your private elevators. The rental restriction on the building is 4 times a year, minimum 3 months.
Okay.
So it's not a quick turnaround where you have month to month. Now, I feel like this is a very scarce product that you don't find in the market because you don't find this type of level of luxury starting at what the price points are here, which are a little bit below $1 million. So usually if you're looking for something similar to this, you would usually start in 3-4, and here you have the opportunity of starting at 970 more or less.
Okay, so that's good for any type of investor.
For any type, even somebody that's coming in from another perspective.
Okay. Can we come over here? I want to show everybody what the finishes are going to look like so we can see some of what the kitchens, the bathrooms, that kind of style. So are these going to be exactly what all the kitchens will look like? Are there going to be different models?
So you will have the same design, but it's not going to be the same layout. Depending on the unit, you have a larger kitchen or you have a smaller kitchen. This would be more of a 2-bedroom unit type of kitchen. On the 1 bedrooms, let's say you have a U kitchen, which is nice as well. It's relatively big, the same. And then the 3 and 4 bedrooms, you have a longer extension of an island. The countertops are granite, the extensions are quartz. All of your appliances are Gaggenau, so they're German, which are fabulous. Kitchen is Italcraft, and then the hardware is Bessie.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the bathrooms so we can see what those are gonna look like. And there's gonna be 2 color configurations if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. So you have the dawn and the dusk aspect in the building. They really decided to design the building in a way that it's very in the rhythm with nature. So that's why we have dawn and dusk, kitchen and bathrooms. And then you also have a lot of texture, stone, a lot of nature kind of in the building. In the specific first floors, you're gonna find a lot of oasis throughout. Well, you're gonna feel like if you're in an oasis throughout the building, specifically on the first floors, because you have a lot of nature included in there.
Okay, that's amazing. When do you expect this project to be completed?
2028 is when we should be done. We should be groundbreaking next year, first quarter.
Okay, so that's great. Are there anything else that you think that our audience should know today about this incredible location?
Our sales gallery is right across the lot, which I think is phenomenal because you can actually see the movement and see the life that there is around the building. We will be opening and expanding the gallery more or less in a couple of months, I would say 4 to 5. And I would definitely come by to have an experience. You should bring people over and live the Jean Georges experience, because here everything is detail and sophistication, and the idea of the building is being able to live there without having to do anything because everything is going to be done for you.
Absolutely. So it's a one-stop shop for everybody.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Nicole, thank you so much for everything today. Thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you soon.
Yes, thank you.
You too. If you guys have any questions about this amazing project coming to Midtown Miami, please feel free to reach out. And don't forget to click subscribe for content just like this. See you on the next one.